Everyone, thank you for coming up today. My old subscribers, thank you. And to those that are viewing for the first time or that have not subscribed, please click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. And to my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Please do not forget to hit on the like button. This is very funny and at the same time a serious matter. There is a video which I'll be leaving behind, and it shows when a woman from the church who was handed over the offering, she was caught stealing from the camera, unknown to her that there was a camera that was left behind. Right now, it's been said that this camera was just placed in the church section where they usually bring in the offering basket. And while this was happening, this woman came in with the offering basket with a young guy who now dropped the basket for her, expecting that either she will be the one to count. Usually after service, there are some people that are assigned to count the offering money and to know how much was made at the end of the service. And she is one of those. And instead of this woman doing what she was meant to do, she was seen picking the denominations. She was even selecting the denominations she wanted from the offering basket and putting it into her blouse where no one would even see her. From that video, you could see that she is taking her time to do this because people would not even believe, no one would even suspect her. She was tactically doing it, and even when she did it, she was not letting the boy to open the door. She told the boy he should leave the door open because she obviously knew that if the door is locked, it's easy for them to get hold of her because she wouldn't know who is coming into the room. And the only way for her to make it easier for her to steal this money was for her to tell the little boy to leave the door open so that would enable her to know who is coming, or whenever anybody is getting closer, she would stop. These are things that happens in church that sometimes is hard to even believe until you see it or the person is caught red-handed. You imagine that some people have no fear for God at all. How can you come to the church and you are stealing offering that people have given to God that is not meant to be used or taken for granted? These are people's sweats, and they made up their minds that this is what I want to give to God, and then someone would now come from behind to steal that same money. Some people tend to forget that money like this, once it's stolen, you are just attracting unnecessary problem from yourself. You are just bringing upon yourself or your family. You will now start asking yourself what is happening to you after some time, unknown to you that an act like this has led you into something that you didn't bargain for in your life. When you take offering, you steal offering. It's a very, very bad thing. One, this is money that has been dedicated to God. In the house of God, once you've given offering, it comes along with blessings to the person that has actually offered that sacrifice to God. And you go behind to go and steal that same money. And you think it to be okay with you because these are people's sweat. These people had other things to do with the money, but they decided that they would offer it to God as thanksgiving or as their own sacrifice for whatever they feel they are sacrificing that money for unto God. And then someone would now come and take out of that money. God is not asleep. That is one thing that people should know. When you're still in God's house, there are a lot of things that come after it. Some people are so selfish that they are after themselves at that particular moment and their own personal gains and satisfaction. They don't even tend to think of consequences. And most times, consequences for actions like this are very bad. There are very horrible consequences that even the person in question would never expect that anything like that would be happening to him or her. Some people will come out and start complaining things are not moving for you. You forget that sometimes it's something you've done in the past that is haunting you. You lay your hands in business, it's not working. In some cases, not in all cases, it is as a result of the evil you have done in the past. Things like this can affect people in future, but they don't know. Act of stealing generally is really bad. Once you take things that don't belong to you, you will end up paying in a bad way sometime in life, but you wouldn't even expect that such thing will come your way. Anything that don't belong to you, take your hands off it. Because these are other people's sweats. And you now go and rob them of their sweat. And you think that it's okay. And you think that you go scot-free because you were not caught in the act. No. You would always pay for these things later on in future. That's why you see some people call nemesis. Nemesis are things that will come after you once you have done some evil things in your life at one time. You now start facing the repercussion. You now start facing the consequences in life much later when you least expect it. So when people are doing things and you think that they are trying to satisfy their quest, they want to satisfy their own wants at that time, always put another thing into consideration. What will be your consequences? For every evil action, there's always a consequence for it. You would suffer one way or the other for whatever evil you have done. And this is a church that's even making the matters worse. Friends, what do you all think about this? I'm leaving the video behind so that you can also see for yourself how someone will go into the house of God, no fear for God, and then you now steal other people's sweats that they have brought, open their minds to give to God, and then you take that away from them. It's bad because this is an offering that has been dedicated to God. You should even fear God. At least have a little bit of fear for God. If you would think of the people that have offered these sacrifices to God, then fear God at least to hold you back. But some people, no. Their quest for money or their quest for their own personal satisfaction would not even allow them to hold back and not steal. Well, that's why I say it's very fun. You can see how the woman is even selecting. That's why they say some beggars don't even have a choice. Some beggars have choice. Some people that are even staying on the street that are even begging. If some of you might have experienced this, you will give them money. They will now check it, turn it. Some would even insult you. Like, is this what you want to give to them? This is someone who is begging, that needs help. Sometimes you will give them, look at their faces, they will frown. Like, look at what this person is giving to me. They didn't send you to go and work and bring for them. Neither did they help you with whatever you did to bring that money. Instead of them being appreciative and taking that money with smile, they will frown at it. Some of them are even so bad that they will throw the money back at you like, who are you giving this thing? This is someone that you're trying to help. You are begging and yet you still have a choice. If you know you have a choice, why are you begging? Why don't you go and work for that same money that you feel it's what you prefer? Why sit and wait for people to come and give you? And when they give you, you're still not grateful for what they have given to you. These are people who will go out there to work for themselves. And out of pity, out of heart of kindness, they want to still help some people. Yet those people that are even begging are expressing nasty attitudes towards someone that is out to help you. And that's exactly what this woman was doing. She was not just taking the money, like dipping her hand and grabbing what she can grab. No, you could see her selecting the notes, the denominations she wants. That was why I said she was actually taking her time. It's terrible when you see people that even need help. At the same time, they would have some attitude, nasty attitude that would even make you, if you want to help people, when you think of it or when you've experienced it, you would not want to help again. Because you'll be like, this is someone that you're helping. The person not even know whether you have. Maybe it's out of the little that you have, you're sharing with this same person. yet the person is not even appreciating it. Instead, the person is throwing it on your face and letting you know that this is not what I want. I want something better than that. It's such a pity that some people who have turned themselves into begging, and yet they are not even grateful for the ones that people would want to share with them. You won't blame some people that don't even want to help people, because these are things that make people, they are not willing to assist people tomorrow. You're giving someone arms, or you're trying to help the person, and the person is trying to tell you that this is too small. I can't accept this. Friends, please, if you have anything to say, you could put that down at the comment section. I'm leaving the video behind so that you can all see. Thank you for coming up today. Please don't forget to hit on the like button. Also subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified each time we upload a new video. Thank you. God bless you all.
Tidak ada